Before the lands between, there was the tree. Before gods, before men, before the ring itself, something older reached upward, and its roots whispered downward through the very bones of the world. They call it the Erdtree, a radiant monument of gold and grace. But beneath its beauty lies something much older, a memory of creation, a shadow of Yggdrasil, the World Tree of Norse myth, and perhaps of every world humanity has ever dreamed. In Elden Ring, the Erdtree is not merely a symbol, it's a living axis, the spine of the lands between. From its glowing roots come life, grace, and the Golden Order itself. But in myth, this image repeats over and over and over again. In Norse myth, Yggdrasil was the World Tree. Its branches reached the heavens, its roots drank from the realm of the dead, and at its center, all things met gods, men, and monsters. 3 roots, one in Asgard, one in Midgard, one in Hell. In Elden Ring, the Erdtree does the same. Its roots dig into the catacombs and Deeproot Depths, entwined with death, while its crown glows over the capital, seat of gods and emperors. Every layer of existence, connected by a divine trunk. That is Axis Mundi, the world's spine, the first symbol of order. And yet, every tree that gives life must also drink decay. In ancient myth, gold is never just beauty, it's corruption disguised as purity. The Norse gods feared the gold that flowed from Andvari's ring. The Mesopotamian gods filled heaven with gold as they abandoned earth. And in Elden Ring, the golden order that radiates from the Erdtree masks the same decay. The Erdtree grants grace, but grace is not mercy. It is control the same way. Divine light, in the book of Genesis, divides day from night, order from chaos. Miquella's Haligtree, the failed reflection, tries to bring grace to all, to heal the rot. But like all false Edens, it withers. It proves that gold and godhood cannot coexist without cost. All world trees share one paradox: they live because they die continuously. Yggdrasil rots from below, gnawed by the serpent Nidhugger. The biblical tree of life stands beside the tree of knowledge. One feeds the other. And the Erdtree, for all its brilliance, hides death beneath its roots. When you walk through Leyndell, its ash covers everything, like the aftermath of divine cremation. The minor Erdtrees scattered across the map burn when defied, their sap turned to blood. And in the Deeproot Depths, a truth: the Erdtree's grace was never infinite. It was composted by death, fed by the very souls it blessed. The Crucible Knights remember this, the first age, when the Erdtree was a crucible, a tangled womb of life and rot, beast and god, pure chaos. That ancient tree echoes the Hindu Kalpavriksha, the wish-granting tree born of cosmic churning, where creation and destruction are not opposites but twins. Why does every civilization remember the same image, the tree? Because the tree is the only thing that connects everything humans fear. It grows upward to heaven, downward to hell. It's the only symbol that unites death, rebirth, order, and memory. In Sumerian myth, Hulupu tree grew by the Euphrates, sheltering the goddess Inanna, until a serpent nested in its roots. In Celtic Druidic lore, each tribe had its own sacred tree, Bile, center of their cosmos. Cutting one down was cultural genocide. And in Christian Eden, man's first act of rebellion is to eat the fruit of knowledge, not from evil but from curiosity. The punishment? Exile from paradise, the same fall we repeat in every FromSoftware game. When we, the tarnished, defy grace, we are repeating the first sin, seeking truth beyond the boundary of divine light. When you burn the Erdtree, you're not destroying it, you're fulfilling the myth. Every age ends in flame. Ragnarok's world tree trembles, the tree of the cross burns in Christian apocalypse, and in Hindu pralaya, the cosmic tree collapses back into the sea of fire. Flame is not annihilation, it's memory made visible, and the Erdtree's ashes fall like golden snow, seeding the ground for the next age. This is why the game never tells you if what you did was wrong, because myth never tells you either. The gods burn, the world resets, the roots still remember. When we stand beneath the Erdtree, we are standing beneath every myth humanity ever told about itself. The golden glow is not holiness. It's recognition that we've seen this before, in the Eddas, in the Bible, in dreams we can't name. The Erdtree is the memory of creation, not its source. It remembers when light was new, and that memory, glowing softly in the ashes of every fallen age, is what keeps the lands between and us alive.